Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the show. I've started to do some great interviews, and I have another amazing paintballer that's out here that goes by the name of Joey, but we're actually going to find out what his call sign is. So, Joey, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Fan-freaking-tastic, man. Fan-freaking-tastic. So, talk to us about who are you? What's your thing? And kind of how's it going?
Yeah, good, man. I'll tell you. So my name's Joey, and I started paintballing when I was I guess a little kid, and kind of on and off. It wasn't really like a thing, but it was just something that we did, me and some buddies, and some buddies' parents did occasionally, and got out of it. Life happens, and everybody's off doing their thing, trying to build a career and all that good stuff, and the sweet and sour sniffles, man. Good old COVID. Locked everybody in the house. It locked everybody in the house, and I'm not very good as a caged animal, you know what I mean? So I had to get out there. A buddy of mine was like, "Hey, look, the paintball park's open, man. Let's go."
So wait, so we just got back in the last 2 years?
Yeah, brother. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, 2020. Like the very beginning of 2020. So I guess it was like before COVID was like really messing people up. But I had gone like 3 times, and then like as soon as all the restrictions and stuff started happening, I guess is when I got a T15 and an M17 like a month apart, man. I fell in love with both those markers. And
that's pretty awesome.
I'll tell you, it's all thanks to my buddy Jacob and a real good buddy of mine, Goose.
All right, tell us about him.
You ever seen Goose?
Tell us about him.
Okay, Goose at Goose FSPB on YouTube, Instagram. Magfed sniper, man. Got a SAR 12. He was the first person to shoot me in the head with a first strike round.
Please tell me you had a headband
I'll tell you,
on.
Well, I'll tell you, it hit me in the lens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was no pain or anything, but I remember it like it was yesterday, man. Like I could hear that thing whistling. You know what I mean? I've been hit by paintballs all day. I guess everybody reacts different or whatever, but as soon as that thing hit me right between the eyes, it made my ears ring, and I was like, I need this in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to do this more. Yeah, so he came and talked to me. Super cool dude, man. He came and talked to me afterwards and was showing me the first strike rounds and everything, and I was like, bro, I'm in. I'm like all in. And I started down the rabbit hole, man. You know what I mean?
So which one did you get first, the T15 or the M17?
I actually got the M17 first because I wasn't for sure if I wanted to go with like a speedball marker or magfed. I think in my heart of hearts, I knew I wanted. I grew up on a farm, you know what I mean. So we grew up shooting and hunting and stuff, you know what I mean. And it's more familiar for me, And I wasn't sure how, like how they were going to work. Was I gonna be able to use sights like other people were? How was it going to work? So I was pleasantly surprised, you know what I mean? The M17, I think I got it when the price was still low. It was like $299 or $280. I think it was $280 when I got it. And it's right here.
All right, so wait.
This is it.
Let's talk about the mods that you have on this M17 because that's not the grip that it comes with.
No. No.
That's not the barrel that it comes with either.
No, this is an Apex barrel. And I'm still actually trying to figure out how to work it, but it has the 360-degree rotation and an adjustment that bores it down at the very end. So this is the one that you see in some of the YouTube videos where people are curving the balls behind the bumpers and stuff.
Yeah.
This barrel does insane things, man. And like I've only been able to get it to do it a couple times. I'm still figuring it out, but it's bored like perfect. It's like a 684 smooth bore. And you can tighten it down at the very front. It's not loaded. There's no air in it, but I don't know if you can see.
I can see it. So but that allows you to get either a backspin or a stronger backspin on like your balls. How does it work with your first strike rounds? Do you use it with first strike rounds?
I actually have not tried first strike rounds through it, but a friend of mine told me that when I do, I'm really, really going to like it. He was like, you're really going to like it with first strike rounds.
Because I actually have one of those. I have an Apex barrel for my TMC, my Tippmann TMC. and I have
Okay, cool.
seen the backspin. I mean, it takes the ball, puts it out there. You can do some amazing things with it, but I've never seen it on a gun that's capable of shooting first strike rounds.
Yeah, yeah. And it's I'm probably going to run this a little bit. I have an event this weekend, kill confirmed, at Outdoor Extreme in Chesapeake City, Maryland. So I'm probably going to run this a little bit there, and I will be using all first strike rounds that day. So this is going to get a chance to show me what it can do.
So let me make sure I'm understanding correctly. When you got back into paintball, rather than going in the direction of, the speedball gunning, you became addicted with accuracy of the first strike rounds.
Yeah, I really did. And even with round ball too, like I guess I tend to use more round ball than first strike rounds.
Because it's less expensive.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's super, super satisfying to know that you can one-shot somebody and watch their hand go up. You know what I mean? Then, I don't want to overshoot anybody. I'm not there to hurt it. I never go to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Like, we all take our lumps, just, it's paintball, it's like, if you read the waiver before you sign it, basically it'll tell you you're going to get some lumps.
That is true.
But I signed it. So, it's just it's a competitive nature I've always had, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I like competing, and I like people, and I've been a lot of places and done a lot of things, and I don't think I've ever had more fun with a more real group of people than paintball people, man.
So, I mean, you've already answered my next question. How do you think paintball has changed your life? But let me ask you this question. This is the serious question that I ask everyone. Why isn't magfed paintball, but why isn't paintball itself a more popular sport?
I'll tell you, man. And it's a mystery, and I think some of it is fear. I think fear of the unknown. I think that's what stops a lot of people, is being afraid. They don't know what's going to happen, and there's been some people that have come out to the park, and I go to a lot of walk-on days. You know what I mean, and try to promote and show my equipment. I even let people run my equipment. You know what I mean? Just so they can get a taste of it. And some people, as soon as they see you with a vest on, and I have this, I'll show you this. Some people might not have seen this. So I look like a cartoon character, you know what I mean? So they see me walk out there with all my camo.
Pull it back on. We didn't get to see it. Just slow it down for a second. Let us really get to take it in.
All right. Yep. Yeah. So it's a one Tigris fast helmet. I put this Mohawk. I actually had this Mohawk on a motorcycle helmet for a long time. I got rid of my motorcycle, and this Mohawk was just sitting on a shelf. And I thought, you know what? That's going on that helmet.
That is awesome.
And really, the only reason I have the helmet, I'd actually prefer not to have it. But the only reason I have it is so I have a good place to mount my GoPro to.
Absolutely.
I had it mounted to my mask for a while, and it kept getting hit. You know what I mean? Yeah. The camera would get hit, and you'd miss most of the game of filming. But at least with this, it sits enough to where, like, I did an Iron Man final battle in an event the other day, and I probably got hit by 100 paintballs in a matter of seconds, but none hit the camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
it just sits right here.
That is awesome. It looks great. You are an infidel.
So that's my call sign, proud infidel.
All right, so talk to us about where you're at, because I found you on Instagram posting some of your videos, and it seems like you're out there every single weekend and bringing back some amazing shots.
Yeah, I am. I go every weekend. I either try to make an event, or I have a park that's about 35 minutes away from me that's Southern Maryland Paintball. And Tommy Sellers that owns that place is a real great guy, and he's been real great about helping us promote MagFed, and is looking to do some MagFed only events coming up in the future. And I have my social media is on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok, and they're all the same. It's Proud Infidel Paintball.
All right, I'm gonna put that in the lower third so that people can see it.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. And it's social media is kind of a weird place, you know, like, I don't know, maybe a lot of us paintballers are introverted. Like totally introverted. Like if you saw
I
me
wouldn't
out in
believe
public,
it.
you know what I mean? Like I'm not, now, you
I
know what I
wouldn't
mean?
believe it.
Like I'm not I know it's weird. Like, yeah, on the paintball field where, you know, everybody's a Iron Man, you know what I mean? Like Batman or something. But out in public, you know what I mean? Like I'm the gray man, you know what I mean? Like I'm
Really?
not trying to be flashy. Oh yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, I drive a $600 Jeep. You know what I mean? Like I grew up on a farm, you know, so
But
I
as a
have a decent.
paintballer, when you get out on the field, it's a different personality. It's
Yeah, totally.
you're not
Yep.
you're trying it makes it easy to make friends. So you see that person that's coming on the field and it's like you've never played before. Hey, let me talk to you about some of the things you can expect because I want you to come back.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you know what's cool is most of the people that come up to me and tell me, hey, this is my first time, I'm kind of nervous or I'm terrified. There's been a bunch of them that are like, I'm terrified right now, right before the buzzer goes off. And they're 10 years old, man.
10 years old.
They're little kids. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And they'll have, you know, the old Tippmann 98 rental.
With the 12-inch barrel.
I'll have to say, our park actually does a really good job of taking care of those markers.
Yeah.
And those little kids hit me all the time, you know, with those things. But they'll tell you, hey, man, I'm really scared. I've never done this before. And it's just like you just said, you know what I mean? Warm them up. Hey, look, you're going to get hit with paintballs. It's going to sting. It's not going to last forever.
Right.
You'll be okay. If you take a break, take a break. But try.
Right.
And I got a good video a couple weeks ago. This kid, it was exactly that scenario. And then a couple minutes later, he comes up and I was like, hey, man, how'd that first game go for you? And he's like, man, I hit like 3 people. I need to get one of those paintball guns. And I was like, good stuff, brother, good stuff. And all day long, I'd see him getting hit with paintballs and he'd be like, yes. 10 years old, you know what I mean? So
that's awesome, man.
I guess paintball, it's hard, I guess, with I think the last couple of years have been tough on a lot of families financially. Yeah. And I think that has a lot to do with it, you know what I mean?
Paintball's not cheap.
No. Nope.
It does
no,
cost
it's not cheap. And I'll tell you, there
a good bit.
Yeah, and on walk-on days at our local park at Southern Maryland Paintball, and it's not unusual on a weekend to have between 80 and 200 people.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not a lot of people, and the parents, they'll either drop their kids off or hang out over in the staging area while their kids are playing paintball and stuff. And I know how much it costs, man, to bring 3 or 4 of your kids to paintball for a day. It can be upwards of, if they're shooting a lot, it can be upwards of $200.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with a case of paint being anywhere from $60 to $70.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And we're not even talking about first strike rounds.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, those things.
You might as well buy actual bullets if you're buying first strike rounds because they cost about the same.
Yeah, I have 2 brothers that are police officers, and I was showing them some of my receipts from some of the stuff I've purchased online and at the park, and the guy was like, Jesus, man. He was like, how come we're not bringing you to the range with us? You could be buying all of our stuff.
That is 100% true. All right, so last question for you today. Come on, infidel. Proud infidel, right? Last question for you. What's the funniest story that you can remember about your paintball days as of right now?
Oh, my God, okay. It actually happened just like 2 weeks ago. And this has been building up for a while. And I got a couple videos on my different social media of totally accidental, pardon the phrase here, totally accidental nut shots.
No.
I'll hit
first
somebody
strike rounds?
On occasion.
Oh, man.
Yes. Now, and I've always said, and I'll post those videos, and I'm like, man, I'm glad I've never been hit in the junk. I'm glad I've never been hit in the junk. And we did a 3-on-3 at our local park the other day, and we get pretty close range, so we get pretty spicy.
Right.
We're all friends and we love each other, but we get up pretty close, brother. Like point blank, basically.
Yeah.
I come around I had my happy switch on, and I sprayed a little stream across the corner, and I totally missed my buddy. And he fired off like 2 shots, and his second shot hit me square in the junk. And I'll tell you, I thought about every post I ever made. You know, you see flashes before your eyes.
Yes.
It was every post about flash before my eyes, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I hope the camera catches all of this so people can see. I finally got hit in the junk.
Oh man,
But
yeah, that is okay. How long did it take for you to get feeling back?
Bro, like probably like I walked funny for about 10 minutes afterwards. Like if you see the video, I literally laid down right there.
All right, so when we're done,
and you can hear me.
Copy me in on the video so I know exactly which one it is.
Yeah.
Not so I can join you in your misery, not laugh at your misery.
Hey, do both because it's funny. You know what I mean? Like it is funny. And I told everybody, I said I'm developing some tactical testicle armor after this one.
So you don't wear like a soft cup or anything like that, or like the padded paintball pants?
Totally commando, brother.
Wait, that was way too much.
Yeah.
Proud.
Well,
listen,
you gotta be able.
Proud infidel. I appreciate you coming on the show, but you know how to end it. You know how to definitely end it. We didn't need to know. We didn't need to know commando.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be armored up here, in that area from now on because I'm not sure I want to experience that until next year at least.
Exactly. All right. So tell us about your park. And we're going to also post your pages. You said you're on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and
not
Snapchat,
not Snapchat,
TikTok.
Nope, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Facebook and TikTok. All right, we'll have those out.
Yep.
And your park is in Chesapeake, Maryland. You know we have a Chesapeake down here in Virginia too.
Oh yeah, you do. And the park I'm going to this weekend is going to be Chesapeake City, Maryland, but our local park that I normally go to, that's in Newburgh, which is actually right by the Harry Nice Bridge.
Okay.
The 301 going into Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay, so Newburgh
bridge.
is right there. Yeah. Yep. Southern Maryland Paintball is maybe 5 minutes from that bridge.
Got it.
On the Maryland side.
Got it.
Yeah.
And are you a part of any paintball club or anything like that right now?
I'm sorry?
Are you a part of any paintball club?
No, I'm not. No, I'll tell you, I've got really lucky, though. I picked up 2 sponsors. Vulcan has picked me up. So I love representing their stuff, man, only because this is just the first marker I've had, and this thing's a tank.
It is.
A straight up.
It is.
You know.
And it shoots full auto. Shoots full auto.
Yes, it does. Yep. And, you know, some people say they have problems with their full auto, but it has an adjustment, and a lot of people don't understand. I don't mean to run your time up.
No,
but,
you're good.
The working output of whatever tank you're using makes all the difference in the adjustments that you make, not just on this marker, but on T15s and any other marker.
All right, so
the working output.
You and I are going to have a talk because my full auto works great with first strike rounds, but it breaks balls on round ball. So I'd love to hear some tips about how we could do it, and maybe we can pull up again and do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll catch up later on and work it out.
All right.
Glad to help however. Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, once again, this is the Proud Infidel, Joey, and you can find him. What's up? Did I say it right?
One more. Yep. I got one more sponsor plug.
What's your sponsor plug?
And that's
Vulcan. And who else?
And that's Tacticam.
Tacticam. Wait, who's Tacticam?
Yeah, Tacticam. Oh man, hold on 1 second.
Go get it. Go get it.
So, this is a Tacticam.
Okay.
And if you look at some of my videos, the reason I really like this thing, this is my Supremacy scope on my T15.
Absolutely.
This camera goes into this adapter, like this.
Yep.
Now tighten it, and it films whatever this sees.
How much did it set you back?
So whatever
How much did that setup set you back?
The entire thing, the camera was $299 and the adapter was $130.
You got some money on that
You know,
gun.
so three. I do, yeah. Yeah, the scope and the camera were more than the marker, for sure.
Wait, hold on. Bring it back, and slow it down. Do we see a grenade launcher at the bottom?
We do.
Does that launch Nerf grenades?
Well, you know, I haven't never launched any Nerf grenades out of it. But I do have the tag-in rounds.
Got it.
You know, so they're like a 36 millimeter launchable grenade. I have the smoke grenades. They have like paintball marker, chalk grenades, basically. And then they have some really spicy ones that I think even the airsoft guys. I think they're made for the airsoft guys, but I think they're scared of them too. The Reaper and the Fate.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to make a video of that. Hell, I'm gonna see if I can make it up there to you guys as well.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, we'll definitely. I'm going to a bunch of events, man. So I'll catch up with you after this, and we'll try to figure out when we can catch up and run together, man. Because I think that'd be great.
Awesome. Hey guys,
sure.
This is the Proud Infidel, also known as Joey, but nobody knows him as that. We know him as the Proud Infidel. Joey, we want to thank you for taking the opportunity to come on the show with OA4. I appreciate it, brother.
100%. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right.